with Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out, I'm wanting to discuss about all of the Kingdom Hearts games by far. And of course, with Missing Link and Kingdom Hearts 4 in development, with Missing Link most likely releasing sometime this year, and Kingdom Hearts 4 most likely next year. There are a lot of Kingdom Hearts games by far that are good ones, and some that I don't really mind a whole lot. Like, I don't do a whole lot. And, again, a lot of people have done these sort of rankings, but I don't personally think I've done a ranking of my own of the Kingdom Hearts games, because, again, there are some really great Kingdom Hearts games in the series, and yeah, I want to list my personal favorites as of before Missing Link and Kingdom Hearts 4, because again, this is before Kingdom Hearts 4, because Kingdom Hearts 4 is most likely going to be my new favorite when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts franchise. And yeah, of course, with us having to wait for Missing Link to come out first, but yeah, we are going for the hype of us on Kingdom Hearts 4, and yet still not knowing any of the Disney worlds as of yet. We're going to be exploring. I'm going to be ranking my own ranking of the Kingdom Hearts games by far. Obviously, before Kingdom Hearts Missing Link and Kingdom Hearts 4. So hopefully y'all do enjoy this. And the first one is, in the very back, is back cover. And obviously, if you obviously don't know, in the story so far, that bundle, the story so far that has pretty much all the Kingdom Hearts games by far, obviously, was released before, obviously, Melody of Memories, because Melody of Memories is not included, because that bundle was released before Melody of Memories came out. Obviously, it has all the games from 1 to, all the games to Kingdom Hearts 3, and / Remind, right, the DLC Remind. But, again, as of course, you're not necessarily able to play like the literal game, of course, like the literal game. And I guess I'll also put up there, Union Cross. Yeah, I guess Union Cross as well. I mean, I love the story as well. Just some things that I just didn't really appreciate. But it's still a good game either way, Union Cross. I mean, there's going to be another one, obviously, down at the end of course, I'm going to be mentioning as well, that y'all probably already know. But, yeah, the first time of us seeing the Foretellers, that obviously we're going to be having a big importance in Kingdom Hearts 4, along with the Lost Master, and the whole black box, right? But yeah, it goes up at the top. The next one is Melody of Memory. I have nothing against Melody of Memory. It was a real cool rhythm-based game. And the ending as well. Of Riku heading to Quadratum. I mean, of course, this game is necessary. This is necessary to the plot. If you're wanting to catch up with the story, you are going to have to play this game as well. Obviously, this is after Remind, after the Yazora boss fight. Where we see Master Xehanort once again in the final world, too. If y'all seen the ending, obviously, and played Melody of Memories, y'all know exactly. And, like I said, Riku heading to Quadratum. Him and Kairi going to Quadratum with the Fairy Godmother, and opening a portal from the Nameless Star to Quadratum, where, of course, Sora is. So, and, of course, Riku going to rescue him. I love the story as well, and especially throughout the game that in some cutscenes. Not the main story cutscenes, but some, when you're doing the different worlds from the past games, her narrating, Kyrie narrating. I do love that touch. But yeah, it's another good one as well. Next one is the 352 by something days, I loved this one. Again, I loved all the, well, except I guess one that I'm going to mention as well that I don't really like, but we'll get to that one. But this one I love too because it's pretty much, of course this game is before Kingdom Hearts 2. This game takes place before Kingdom Hearts 2 because it introduces Roxas, Sion, and Lee as friends, right? Them being friends for the first time. Well, at least when Sion, right? Obviously, in Chain of Memories, we had the introduction of Lee. But, and it's very sad, too, especially, it's, most of the again, obviously, on the Story So Far bundle, you can only watch the cutscenes with this one. But still, it is very, very sad as well, especially with Sion's death. Very emotional, even though they're nobodies in that game. It's still emotional because Sion is having to go back to wake up Sora, right? Sion and Roxas were the keys to awaking Sora. I mean, this game sort of also ties in Chain of Memories, right? Because obviously Riku's taking the road to Dawn like at the end of Reverse Rebirth, or Rebirth Reverse, and him interacting with Sion and then Roxas. But yeah, I love this one. Definitely emotional and good too. The next one is the whole frag something passage, the Birth by Sleep, but with Aqua in the Realm of Darkness. It's what I'm talking about. Where we're playing, which is probably one of the other shortest games. Pretty much the shortest Kingdom Hearts game by far. Like, it is not long. This game is not long, I can just tell you. It is not a long game. I mean, I have nothing against that, of course, but I just find it funny that it's definitely not as long as you would expect in Kingdom Hearts games. But it's based with Aqua, right? And Aqua is one of my all-time favorite female characters. And again, we obviously don't have a lot of female characters in Kingdom Hearts. Right? We have only a few bits of female characters in Kingdom Hearts. Don't have a whole lot. But, yeah. It was really great to play as her, do a game as her, and the Realm of Darkness, right? And also that actually ties into the ending of Kingdom Hearts 1. Because if you do recall, when Mickey, they go to, or at the end of the game, they say Sora, Donald, and Goofy at the door after defeating Ansem in the first game, and Riku going over to close the other end, and Aqua sacrificing, well, they're trying to save Riku, and Mickey, of course, you know how the cutscene plays out. It ties in to the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. Because, obviously, Kingdom Hearts 1, obviously, they had an agreement. They had this agreement where Square Enix was only able to use Mickey for the end of the game. Yeah, they had this agreement where they were only able to use Mickey at the end of the game. Just because of some legal agreement. And just in case they were having to do it just in case of Kingdom Hearts, the first Kingdom Hearts game didn't do so well. But obviously it did very well. It did very well. Right? And look at where we are today. Right? Look at where we are today with all these amazing Kingdom Hearts games, and with Missing Link and Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out. Like, it just shows you. And of course, obviously, getting Mickey more involved too in later games. The next one is Recoded. Yet another one where you can only watch the cutscenes and the Story So Far bundle, that I'll just call it. I love this one. I do like this one. I really do enjoy this one. Even though, again, it's just the cutscenes that I watched. It's still real. The story is really interesting. Especially how it sort of ties into Kingdom Hearts 2. You know, at the ending. You know how at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, when Kairi, Riku, and Sora get that message in a bottle that was drifting to Sora? And it was a message from Mickey, of course, that they got. And that exact message, obviously, Mickey writes in the note and sends, and that's how, and of course it ties back to Kingdom Hearts 2's ending. So yeah, and of course the whole investigating Jiminy's journal as well. And sort of going back to all the Kingdom Hearts 1 worlds, pretty much. Yeah, all the Kingdom Hearts 1 worlds. Obviously, we don't go to, Deep Jungle because, you know, Deep Jungle was only in Kingdom Hearts 1, and that's it. Next is Birth by Sleep. Yes, like the default Birth by Sleep. I love this one, I can just say. I love this one as well. And, again, how you're able to play with the 3 Aqua, Terra, and Ven characters. And also, how this is, if you would call it, technically, I guess you could say, the real first Kingdom Hearts game, because, yeah, this game is pretty much the start, or at the ending, it pretty much, especially with Terra's story, it pretty much shows and the whole series beginning, you know, with Terra Nord and Xemnas being created by Terra when his body was possessed by Xehanort. And again, that's what set the whole thing in motion too. The whole series. And of course, Aqua and Ven's parts as well. Which is just really cool to think about. And then, obviously, this is the Kingdom Hearts game that I don't like. And that is Chain of Memories. It's just, the story I definitely like. I like the story. It's just the whole card mechanics. They're so hard. It's just so hard and painful. And it just makes me not play Chain of Memories, the Chain of Memories Kingdom Hearts a whole lot, just because of the whole card mechanics. I do like how they were structuring it, how they were making it, but it just does not work for me. It's annoying, right? It is annoying. But, again, it's definitely, the story is definitely not terrible. It's just, mainly why I don't like Chain of Memories. It's just, in general, the whole card mechanics that I don't like. You know, I don't like the whole card mechanic, how it plays out. I like the idea, but how it just turned out, I really didn't like. Kingdom Hearts 1, or I guess, like I said with Birth by Sleep, how Birth by Sleep is technically Kingdom Hearts 1, but Birth by Sleep is a prequel, obviously, because again, Birth by Sleep sets all the events for the whole series, you know, with Kingdom Hearts 1 and moving forward, like I mentioned before. I loved Kingdom Hearts 1. Definitely a real great installment into the franchise, I can just say. And, yeah, of course, of how I don't like Riku in that game, which I'm so glad Riku has grew better as a character. All I can say. And now we're into the top three, I guess you can say. My other top three favorites. And my third favorite, obviously, is Drain Drop Distance. I love Drain Drop Distance. The whole Dream Eaters concept and the whole sleeping keyholes and stuff. I really like this one. And of course how the ending ties to Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 3, sorry. How it ties to Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know why I said 4, but Kingdom Hearts 3, right? How it ties into with that. You know, with Xehanort coming back, returning, and having the 13 Seekers of Darkness. I love the Disney worlds that came in it too. Again, it's definitely really great. My second favorite is Kingdom Hearts 2. I love Kingdom Hearts 2. Definitely one of the greatest Kingdom Hearts games to be released by far. And again, just from story perspective and the combat as well. Like, it is really fun. I just really enjoy playing Kingdom Hearts 2. It's definitely one of the best Kingdom Hearts games to be released. And number one for me is Kingdom Hearts 3, which I know people do criticize Kingdom Hearts 3. People do criticize Kingdom Hearts 3 probably a bit too much. I mean, I have seen some examples why they criticize Kingdom Hearts 3 so much, but personally, I found it to be really great. Especially with how it introduces my all-time favorite Pixar world, and that is obviously Toy Story. Which I did make a post talking about, showing an early screenshot of Kingdom Hearts 1, where at the early in development of Kingdom Hearts 1, Toy Story was originally going to be a world. And it was going to have Owl's Toy Barn from Toy Story 2. That you could see, that y'all would have saw on the early screenshot that was going to represent the world map. But again, it was cut. And then, of course, Kingdom Hearts 2, Woody and Buzz were going to be summons in Kingdom Hearts 2, but of course were cut. Just because, in general, Nomura and Square Enix did have some hard times trying to get Pixar and Disney to let them use Toy Story. Get Toy Story into Kingdom Hearts. They did have some problems, and that's really why they were cut, but finally brought into Kingdom Hearts 3. And of course, I do want to mention, obviously, now this isn't number one, obviously. I already said my number one, but I do want to go back and mention another game, obviously, and that is, of course, Dark Road. I love Dark Road as well, but obviously, like I said, Kingdom Hearts 3 / Remind, obviously, is by far my favorite Kingdom Hearts game to come out. Obviously, before Kingdom Hearts 4 and Missing Link come out, obviously. Like I said, this is before they release. So this is definitely likely to change my ranking of my favorites. But yeah, Dark Road was really amazing as well. The story and the ending as well. Everything just goes all well together. If y'all are confused of the other games, this one definitely shows so much as well. But yeah, this was my ranking of all the Kingdom Hearts games to be released by far up until Kingdom Hearts 4 and Missing Link. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think, and what are y'all's rankings. Let me know what y'all think. See you next one.